what's been the highlights, or what are the things that you like most about doing real estate?
I like the relationship building with our clients. I would say that each one that I've worked with, I've developed a strong friendship with. We've spent so much time together going out and looking at houses or even getting a house ready to sell. It's definitely those relationships that we've built and helping them find the best home for them, and seeing the excitement on their faces.
By my lovely wife, Amy. Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How are you doing?
I am well. I'm super excited. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and now we're here.
Yep.
I think we figured it all out. We'll see.
Took a little bit of time, but we got it.
I think maybe in a year or 2 or 10 years from now, when we really are doing an awesome job, we'll look back at this first episode and laugh and see how inexperienced we were.
They'll say, wow, those rookies were really good. They
Yeah,
knew what
right.
they were doing.
Right, exactly. So this coming year, we're putting out something new, a podcast. Super excited about that, trying something new. Going to be interviewing a bunch of people in the community, interviewing business owners, new businesses that open. We're gonna focus on people that are doing awesome things in the community. And so
It's great.
and every once in a while, I think we'll talk a little real estate too.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So let's start this off, Amy. I'll ask you the first question: is tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, I am a happily married wife to you, and
She said happily. That's awesome.
and very proud mother of our 3 daughters. I have a background in marketing and public relations, and decided to join the real estate world 2 years ago, starting my 3rd year now.
Wow. So 2019.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm a Virginia Tech alumni.
Awesome. Go Hokies.
Yes.
Right.
And just really happy that a lot of things have been changing in our world lately.
Yeah. We recently put an addition on our house. It's been crazy.
Yep. Finally coming to an end, though.
Finally coming to an end. And actually, that's where we're shooting our first episode from, is the addition. So
That's right. We would have been sitting on our deck right now if this had been without the addition.
And freezing our butts off.
Well, yeah.
Right.
You would not be wearing a short sleeve shirt.
No doubt about it. You've been doing real estate for 2 years now. You certainly came into your own after the first year. You had a phenomenal year this year. What's been the highlights, or what are the things that you like most about doing real estate?
I like the relationship building with our clients.
Yeah.
I would say that each one that I've worked with, I've developed a strong friendship with. We've spent so much time together going out and looking at houses or even getting a house ready to sell. It's definitely those relationships that we've built, and helping them find the best home for them, and seeing the excitement on their faces when they settle and get the keys. And they're always a bit nervous and a bit crazy, overwhelmed, feeling like little buyer's remorse sometimes.
Sure.
But that's normal, and it's fun. I especially like working with first-time home buyers and helping them to learn about the process and educate them. Mainly just trying to set them at ease.
Right.
Let them know that it's a fun process and that there's no pressure, and we're not going to hook them up with the wrong people. There's a lot of different people throughout the whole process of buying and selling, as you know. We've got a great group of other businesses that we reach out to, home inspectors and lenders, and all of those folks that we work with are a great part of our team.
Right.
Like an extended part of our team.
And certainly if we're recommending somebody, we know that they're going to get the job done, get the people to the settlement table, which is
right.
super important.
Right. And I mean, we've saved a lot of almost wrong transactions with people who are not have not had the best experience. So it's good pulling them through that and seeing them come out on the bright side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think one of the most awesome feelings is walking away from the settlement table, being able to help somebody get through the process, seeing how happy they are. It's that intrinsic feeling. I mean, certainly there's a monetary benefit of being in real estate, but I think when you keep the people first and you just focus on them, not so much as the first real estate agent that we used when we bought a house and spun everything
who will
negative.
Remain nameless.
We don't need a name. We don't need a name, but there are a lot of great real estate agents out there doing good things, and so yeah. So and then a little bit about myself for the people that don't know.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Can I get a little interview going on now?
Hey, you're the boss. Go ahead.
No, you're the boss. No, so got into real estate in 2015 with Tim Sr. and my dad, and we came from he came from a law enforcement background. I came from a teaching background, and we kind of molded those two things together to kind of create the name, the Markland Advantage. It was the advantage of having two real estate agents working in your favor. And now we have 5 real estate agents that are helping. Yeah, exactly. So we have a lot of depth with our team, and being a teacher at Bel Air High School, local high school here in Harford County, just loved what I was doing for 16 and a half years as a PE teacher. And after a while, did a real estate part-time, and in 2018 we went full-time, and haven't looked back since. So.
Boy, wasn't that a scary jump at first, though.
Oh my gosh.
For any people looking at maybe making a change in their careers, it's always a scary jump.
It's tough, right? I mean, you had the security of a solid paycheck every 2 weeks.
And insurance
benefits, which anybody that is now paying for their benefits on their own, that's a huge value that you get from your employer, especially the school system.
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
But not too much about us, but just a little bit, just to get everybody an understanding of who we are and where we're going to be going with this. So, like I said in the beginning, we're going to be interviewing people in the community who are doing great things for the community. We're also looking at people who might be starting businesses who really want to try to get the word out.
Right, and we've also done that a lot in the past, not through podcasts, but people can go back on YouTube and search all the different shows and community spotlight businesses.
TMA Community Spotlight.
Right. I mean, we've interviewed anyone from people working with rescue, cat rescue.
Yeah, we did that.
To personal trainers, local art studio,
travel agents.
And yep.
I definitely want to get Brenda back on the podcast now. Maybe she can kind of cover some of the go-to destinations in 2022, and just genuinely just trying to help people get the word out about what they're doing.
Right. And we were really starting to pick up on that, and then COVID hit.
COVID shut it down, I think.
Yeah, we did some virtual, but it's just not the same.
No, it's not. And then also, talking a little bit about real estate too, and educating. I mean, that's kind of the background that we both come from, with a little bit of education too. Is you were at the preschool as an administrator, and then me teaching. I think the kids that I taught, of course, the kids that you taught are still kids in school.
Well, I did not teach them, but
you did not teach them.
I was the principal to them.
So the kids that you discipline are still kids, but the kids that I taught, dating back to 2002, they're mid-30s and less.
Makes me feel old.
I know. I'm currently working with a buyer who's 36 and, 46. So it's only 10 years off. It's weird.
And they were a former student?
And they were former student.
Oh, geez.
But the former students, I mean, I think there's a good connection there because,
Oh, yeah.
They know, they trust that, we're going to, do a really good job. But then we're kind of, keeping that education component and really just looking out for the best interest.
Right.
So.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, even though the preschoolers aren't looking for a house, their parents are. So I do get to see
that is
their
true.
parents. And that's always fun.
And we've done that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good gig we got here.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Now, certainly going to ask anybody that's watching this right now, if you know somebody that's making a difference or they're starting something new or just something that's interesting that needs to get out there, please reach out to us. But is there anybody that you can come up with other than Brenda that we've already talked about that you would look forward to interviewing?
Oh, I absolutely know someone in particular who has a restaurant venture in Abingdon, Bel Air area that once I get the green light, I'd love to interview. I'm not going to say who yet because I don't want to bombard them with business before they're ready.
Right.
But yeah, definitely new local cafe in town. And I know there's lots of other people who have their own businesses and are looking at doing some other things. There was actually a business I wanted to highlight right when COVID hit.
Okay.
So they have a alcohol kind of not a brewing company, but more of like a distillery.
Oh.
So I'd like to get back in touch with them and help them out.
I mean, I think it's just going to be fun to kind of just showcase the cool things that people are doing and just spread that word, spread that love.
Social media is free advertising.
Right. I mean, that's been a lot of our bread and butter and success is just the word of mouth and connecting people with other people. And
right.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Yeah. I think,
how about you?
I am kind of fascinated with the journey,
Oh, yeah.
In regards to like building a business, just that daily grind, that daily journey, that the goals and the vision and the aspiration, the ambition of hanging tough when the tough gets going type thing. I don't know. Sound kind of cliche.
I think I've heard that before.
I don't know, right? But just interviewing people that are kind of in the same situation that we're in, where we came from 5 years of doing real estate, where in the beginning it was slow, and now it's really built into something huge, and I just kind of want to learn from them, learn their mindset and the things that they've done, the habits they've done to be to become successful in whatever business that is, because I think a lot of those traits cross over into what you're doing, whether it's real estate or anything else. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Good.
So
anybody in particular?
Well, are we going to name people?
No, we can talk general.
In general?
In general, company type.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a few people that I've already reached out to that just trying to plan for some episodes going down the road here, and so there's definitely people that I've kind of seen doing really cool things, and I want to get to know that a little bit closer. So
good.
Yeah. So, but I think that's pretty much it. Don't have much anything else. I mean, again, we're going to be promoting community events, organizations in the community. We do have a Toys for Tots drive right now. Not sure if this is going to air before the deadline of December the 17th, but every year we collect toys for Tots. So our donation site is 2015 Emerton Road, Suite 100, which is the Berkshire Hathaway office. And
that's great.
Yeah,
the brokerage really does a lot for giving back with the Sunshine Kids and the PenFed Foundation.
Yep.
Which is important to us.
Absolutely, yeah. Just being in a position to be able to give back is really cool. It's really cool. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Oh. But yeah, so again, if anybody knows of someone that's doing something awesome, if anybody is listening to this and they're like, man, I really would love to get on the podcast, we're going to try to grow this thing. The only way that we can grow is through word of mouth, right? So,
Right.
you know, when subscribe buttons, you can look us up on iTunes and Spotify. We'll be on Facebook and Instagram at the Markland Advantage. We're on Snapchat and Twitter, TMA Real Estate. And if you ever have any kind of questions, community or otherwise, please feel free to reach out to us. And you can also visit the website. What's the website?
The website is...
Just put it on the spot.
Oh, wow. You go right ahead.
TMA.penfedrealty.com. That's TMA.penfedrealty.com.
With this edition, I've sort of been out for the last few months, and boy...
I just put you on the spot.
You did put me on the spot.
You know what the website is. You know what the website is.
Of course.
Yeah. So, but thank you again for tuning in. Again, Amy, I'm Tim, and there go our dogs in this imperfect house that we are currently in.
Oh, it's fine.
You got people behind the scenes right now, and it's a family affair, and we're super excited to see where all this goes. Right.
And I think that's part of what we really want people to understand is that, you know, we're just like you. We're not like, you know, hoity-toity, too big for you.
No.
You know, we're
down to earth,
family-oriented couple that...
trying to get through this life.
That's right.
Just as much as everybody else is with three crazy kids and... all their friends.
Two crazy dogs.
Oh, my lordy. What have we done?
Oh, good stuff.
All right, folks. Until next time, live your life to the fullest, and we'll see you soon. Take care.